Baker Mayfield only completed 2 of 7 passes thrown to Odell Beckham Jr. in Sunday's win, but Browns head coach Kevin Stefanski isn't worried about the chemistry between the two as OBJ works his way back from injury. Stefanski told reporters, quote, "That is not really a concern of mine or ours. When you throw the ball deep, you are not going to hit all of those. We had some opportunities where we felt like we would throw it deep and we just did not connect." So, Shannon, should Stefanski actually be concerned?
He should be concerned that his quarterback hasn't gotten better. We've got to stop pinning Baker's struggles on Odell. Baker's 18th in completion percentage, 22nd in passing yards, 22nd in passing, ball thrown 20 yards down the field, 29th in touchdown passes, 26th in QBR. 15 of 33, 155 yards against Minnesota last week. And had Odell on several occasions, hit the DB in the back of the head with one, hit Odell in the back of the foot with the other one. At some point in time, your guy has regressed. He's not in the class with Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Justin Herbert, Kyler Murray, all the young guns. He's definitely not in the class with my homeboy. So we can just set that aside. So all these young quarterbacks, He's getting worse, Skip. He's regressing. And the easy out for you is that Odell came back. Well, Odell ain't got nothing to do with him hitting the DB in the back of the head with the football or him hitting Odell in the back of the foot. Had a wide open for a touchdown.
Tell me when it's my turn.
It's your turn, but your guy's gotten worse.
I first guessed this. I was right about this. I tried again and again to explain this to you. All you have to go back to do, just go back to the Cincinnati game last year at Cincinnati. Baker was coming off maybe his worst game as a pro football player. He'd had a QBR of 6 at Pittsburgh. They had gotten annihilated 38-7 by the Steelers on the road. And they had to go on the road to Cincinnati against Joe Burrow. And once Odell was down and out, and again, I'm not wishing this on anybody. I'm going to knock on wood for him. Baker went crazy without him in the lineup and had a QBR of 97, one of the best of the entire seasons, or the last year's season. And Joe Burrow played great in that game, had a QBR of 80, and Baker just flat out outgunned him and then went on a tear without Odell. It doesn't click. It doesn't work. They don't have wavelength. They like each other off the field. Baker likes him to a fault off the field. Baker idolizes him, wants to sort of be Odell in stature and in magnetism.
Well, I don't know about that, Skip, because I think Odell is bigger than Baker off the field, and I think Baker might be envious.
I don't know. I think Baker's starting to rival that.
Yeah, but Baker don't get to hang out with Drake, and Baker don't get to go to the Paris fashion shows and do all those things that Odell can do and what Odell has done. At some point in time, you're going to have to accept the fact your guy's average. That's what he is right now, Skip. He's an average quarterback.
Boy, he went 8-3 down the stretch last year in Pro Football Focus, your favorite website, graded him the 4th best quarterback over 11 games. 1 was Rodgers, 2 was Deshaun Watson, 3 was Brady, 4 was Baker Mayfield. I saw him at his very best, spreading the wealth.
Update your resume.
Spreading the football.
Update your resume, Skip. I get last year.
Yeah.
That was last year. This is this year. And this year, he's 18th in completion percentage, 22nd in passing yards, 20-yard passes down the field, 22nd, 29th in touchdown passes, 26th in QBR.
And Odell is back. And unfortunately, Jarvis is not back and won't be back for another game. Jarvis works. Rashard Higgins works. All the tight ends work.
Baker doesn't work.
Yes, he does. You were driving his bandwagon for a while.
You told me that he's better than Josh Allen. You told me
he will be. Before it's over, he will be.
No.
It does not work with Odell Beckham Jr. Does not work. I called it first. I first guessed it.
Skip, he's not better than Lamar. You know he's not better than Justin Herbert. Is he better than Kyler Murray? What about my homeboy? I mean, I'm running out of young guys. I'm talking about guys 26 or younger.
I picked this team to go to the Super Bowl, to win the conference and go to the Super Bowl, and I'm standing by my pick.
They're not going to beat Baltimore. Baltimore going to win that division like I told you they would. How's that Pittsburgh Steelers pick yours looking?
Okay, are they not decimated by injury?
No.
They've been as more decimated than anybody.
Their quarterback is aged 10 years in 4 weeks.
Do you remember what happened on opening day? Do you remember opening day at Buffalo? What happened? You love Buffalo. Josh Allen, this and that. Steelers took them apart on the road. And then they lost everybody. They lost Devin Bush. They lost Joe Hayden. They lost T.J. Watt. They lost everybody.
I just want to know the film that Pittsburgh saw last year. It says, you know what? We want Big Ben back for $14 million. What film did they watch? Especially if you watched the last 6 weeks of the season and watched the playoff game. So what tape did they got that I didn't see?
All I know is I'm standing by my pick. And I love Baker Mayfield, and I think he's going to make you eat lots of crow over there before this is over.
Yeah.
They're 3-1. They're in a real good spot.
If Kareem Hunt and Chubb keep running the ball, yes. But Baker Mayfield ain't winning you no games. That running game is going to win you the game. Ain't no way you shouldn't be better than this. Completion percentage with a running game like that, you got a top 3 running game. And you completing 18% of your passes? Man. Should be like shooting fish in a barrel.
They make the playoffs last year? Yeah, they did. They win a playoff game? Yeah. They went to Pittsburgh and won a playoff game.
And had an opportunity to win another, then what happened?
Well, again, that's...
Drank too much water. Went to bed.
Super Bowl team.
Whoa, they got a... Whoa. That don't mean you can't beat them. Just because they go... Oh, that was a Super Bowl team. That don't mean you can't beat them.
First step. You got to take one baby step at a time.
Well, he crawling again.
Yeah.
He was walking for 6 months, and now he back crawling.
In his first 3 years, he had 4 head coaches and 4 coordinators.
Yeah, guess why they had that many? That was the common denominator. Coaches came and went. All coordinators came and went.
Okay, I want you on record.
I'm on record. Give me Josh Allen, Lamar Herbert, Kyler, my homeboy. Give me all them over here. Well, I ain't even get the big cast of characters.
Don't give me Odell. I'll give him to you. You can have him.
I'll take Odell.
Yeah, take him. Please take him off our hands.
Let Odell get... Y'all should trade, as a matter of fact, trade him to Kansas City for McCole Hardman.
Good.
Do that.
All right. Done.
And see what happens.
Yeah.
And see what happens.
Yeah.
It's going to get interesting with the Browns. Guys, is there a power struggle brewing on the Lakers?
No.
I'm curious your thoughts. Don't go anywhere.
No.
This week, Cowboys Executive Vice President Stephen Jones went on the radio to talk about the team's roster after 4 games and sounded optimistic about Dallas being at full strength soon. Jones said, quote, "We've got some guys who will be working back in. We all know it's a long season. You certainly need the numbers in this league." On offense, the team anticipates Lyle Collins and Michael Gallup coming back soon, while the defense has a whole list of contributors. DeMarcus Lawrence, Neville Gallimore, Donovan Wilson, Carlos Watkins, Keanu Neal, Dorrance Armstrong, and rookie Kelvin Joseph. How about that list, Shannon? That's a lot of guys. Is this a big deal or no big deal?
A lot of names. I mean, not a big deal. So, hold on. I noticed, Jenny, you ain't mentioned Myles Garrett.
Yeah.
Or Jalen Ramsey. Or Devin White. Because it seems to me that Pro Football Focus loves D-Law more than his peers. Because he hadn't been top 100 player in a very long time. What about Keanu Neal? Has he been an All-Pro, Pro Bowl player? So what Pro Bowl player, All-Pro player, top 100 player are you getting back, Skip? You go ahead. You want to chime in? You want to help me?
Lyle Collins.
Okay.
He's a big one.
Gotcha.
You got one?
Yeah.
But you just told me yesterday that he might not even get his job back because Terrence Steele playing so well.
That's how deep we are. That's how much trouble you're in.
If you look at Cedric Wilson, I told you Cedric Wilson is just as good, if not better, than Michael Gallup.
In that role, he's a classic slot receiver.
Thank you.
Yeah. Did he not put a move on that safety for that touchdown?
Skip, anytime he's a returner. So you know he has that kind of ability.
Yep.
So for me, Skip, look, Gallimore, has he not underachieved?
Underachieved?
Yep.
Neville Gallimore?
Yep.
He's disrupted.
What he disrupted?
Huh?
What he disrupted?
How about the middle of the line of scrimmage? I told you when he was at the University of Oklahoma, he can play.
Yeah, but he ain't at the University of Oklahoma.
Well,
he had the University of Dallas Cowboys.
He's coming back. And how about Osa, man? Is he not disrupting? He looks like a smaller version of Neville Gallimore.
Oh, really?
Loaded.
You know what?
Loaded.
You know what? I'm going to buy me a special TV for the Cowboys. That show, because I guess you watching the 70 Cowboys and the 90s Cowboys, because you got a very false perception of what you're seeing on television, Skip. It's not a big deal. The Cowboys right now, they got a little stretch here where they get some teams that are not at the top of the food chain, and then everybody goes, oh, they're doing this. But slow down. Your day going to come. It's going to come to an end. You know what? Keep talking, and I might pick Dane and Dimes on Sunday.
Really?
Keep talking.
Put a little dew on it?
Yeah, you might. You keep on bogging me, poking me over here.
I'm poking.
I might take Saquon.
I'm going to poke the bear for the next 5 straight minutes because Stephen Jones is exactly right. And I got my pom-poms on over here.
You do?
Troy Aikman's got his pom-poms on, and Drew Pearson's got his on, and the great Jimmy Johnson on Sunday, he got his on because he said this team is so deep that it's going to be fresh and strong come playoff time. The object, the goal is not just to win the East, it's to advance through the playoffs with a deep
Settle for that.
Okay, so is DeMarcus Lawrence a former Pro Bowler? Yes.
Yeah, former.
Will he be back?
Yeah.
Yes, he will be back.
I was a former football player. Hadn't been one of the